Last time on Trails of Cold Steel.
I take it you're all ready? You've been studying and training here half a year now. I think you might finally be able to do it. Now, show me you've got what it takes to pass with flying colors.
Hi guys, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Legend Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Today we're fighting Instructor Sarah.
Come at me with everything you've got.
Okay, so no one can get in critical HP and we gotta win it in 40 turns or less. So let's do this. Let's flame slash the crap out of the bitch. Because you get double damage with the first round. Ooh, sweet!
Time for the kid gloves to come off.
Okay. Right. Well, you're gonna die next round anyway, so yeah, there we go. Easy enough.
You've come a long way.
Oh, we did it!
Hey! Oh, I probably should have linked them, but it really doesn't matter.
We did it!
Awesome. Yeah, as long as you meet the conditions, you get 2 AP. Sweet! Did we actually do it? Looks like we finally settled the score for our defeat in May. Nicely done. I can't believe how far you've all come in just 6 months. I know you've been honing your team tactics, but I wasn't expecting such top-rate performance from you so soon. But you know what? As your instructor, that's the best feeling in the world. Okay, that's 1 group down, 3 more to go. I'll call you in groups of 3, so be ready to jump in when I call your name. Yeah, that's why I wanted to have 200 CP. That's why I fished at the very beginning of this episode. Is she even human? Multiple groups with multiple opponents in every group, and she was still able to put up a fight against all of us. She's on a completely different level. We'll need to redouble our efforts in training if we hope to match her. You could say that again. Whew, I'm spent. Mind if I use you as a pillow, Emma? What? Here? Have you no shame? Looks like there's still some life in her yet. She's the only person I know who can fight 4 back-to-back battles and still have the energy for wisecracks. Don't get me wrong, I'm genuinely impressed with how far you've come. Now, I can tell whether you've headed to the field study without any worries. Up we go! Alright, get them where they're hot. Interesting choices. Rower and Ortis. Those are 2 of the Empire's largest cities, right? Well, technically they are. Rower is far from small, but Ortis is kind of on another level. It's the 2nd largest city in the Empire with over 400,000 people. It also happens to be the stronghold of Duke Cayenne, the noble faction's de facto leader. Are you out of your mind? You want us to drag this hyperactive chatterbox straight into the noble faction's largest stronghold? He does make a good point. Ortis is hostile territory for her, no 2 ways about it. If they find you poking around, they'll burn you at the stake. I'm not that worried. I've snuck into Ortis plenty of times before, and this time I've got you guys with me. I'll be fine. This is no laughing matter. I'm a bit concerned too. As am I. Ortis is quite far from here. If something were to happen... Not to worry. We're thinking about what to do about that. Still, you're not in for a laid-back vacation. That much I can say for certain. That goes for the group headed to Roar, too. The Rhineford group is based out of Roar, isn't it? Though, Roars are also part of Marquis Rognar's domain, and he's the head of one of the 4 great houses. Heh, Jellica's stubborn old man, eh? He's supposed to be a real hardliner, even among the big shots in the aristocracy. That's true, but the Imperial Army also runs a military factory in the vicinity. The Rhineford group isn't aligned with either faction, but I can imagine there are more than a few ongoing complications. Really? Sounds like trouble if you ask me. Why would my father and the other members of the board choose destinations like those in dangerous times like these? Well, like I said, we're thinking those issues over. With the Academy's annual festival coming up next month, there's no field study being planned. So this is your chance to show off all the know-how you've gained from your previous field studies. Make whatever preparations you need to, and when Saturday rolls around, travel with your heads held high. Class 7 has done a damn good job so far. The only reputation you guys have to live up to is your own. Thank you, Instructor.
Your rank's gone up.
Sweet!
Here's a little something from the academy.
Ooh! Awesome, got all 26
Really well,
AP.
Green.
And moving right along. I'm sure I could have made that fight against Sarah much more interesting, but honestly, if you can't get into critical mode, and you have to beat her within a certain amount of time, and you can only have 3 characters, just S-craft her to death. Like, don't even worry about it. I mean, I know it's cheap, but really,
It's
who
8:20,
cares?
So we're still waiting on Elliot and Crow then.
It looks like they nearly pulled an all-nighter working on our festival performance.
It sounds like they've got a general idea of what they want, as far as style goes. But they're both nitpicking the set list and all the little details of the performance itself.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I'm not worried about Elliot, but I can't say I've got an abundance of faith in Crow.
Well, be that as it may, we just have to leave it to them for now.
Still, I was surprised by what the instructor said last night. What do you think she's cooking up this time?
I can only shudder to guess.
Oh, before I forget, I want you all to stop by the academy tomorrow morning before you head out. Both groups. Meet me out on the field by 9 a.m. and don't be late.
Well, Sarah randomly springing things on us is nothing new.
But why delay our departure? It takes 8 hours by train to reach Ordis as it is.
You're right. If we're still in Trista at 9 a.m., it would be past sundown before we got there.
The train ride to Ruhr is over 5 hours, too. Ideally, we'd all be on the first train out of Trista. How about it, Sharon? With the way you're just standing back there smiling, I'm guessing you know something. I hope you're looking forward to my unsurprise when we step off the train in Ruhr to see you already there.
I wouldn't dream of it. I assure you, I'll only be seeing you off this time.
That's about as sure as bet as you can make. Pretty certain she knows what's going on, too. She's one amazing maid. I feel like I have one professional chef, too.
Oh, sorry guys, I overslept.
Yo, morning everyone.
Morning.
Looks like we have everyone now.
We have to meet the instructor at the field by 9, right?
I don't know what she wants to see us about, but don't worry, we've still got some time left.
Anyway, I think we should head out now. I'm sure most of us have some last-minute preparations to take care of.
True.
Have a safe trip, everyone.
Okay. Well, let's get straight to it. Let's see, we need to go to the academy field, so let's go. Before we head straight on in, though, there is one thing that we need to get covered, and that's talk to Celine right over here. Hey, kitty, what's up? Yeah, probably. Hey, and we get a Xeridum capsule for feeding her all that milk and everything else, so now we can head over to the academy field. It's nice that she's in a nice convenient location. So yeah, let's go. Head in there. Oh, good, you're all here. Oh, Instructor, I wasn't expecting you to be... Sharon? Weren't you at the dorm when we left? Indeed I was, but I was summoned here by Lady Sarah. After seeing all of you off, I came straight here. How did I guess she'd get here ahead of us? You know, at this point, I shouldn't really be surprised. She ain't the Rhineford's top maid for nothing. Personally, I would have preferred not to ask her to come at all, but since she's acting as Group A's guide, I didn't have much of a choice. Why, thank you. Wait, why would we need a guide? So you're telling me... Oh, looks like everybody's here already. Oh, Sharon's here too. Huh? What's she doing here? Cooking, cleaning, instantaneous travel, what next? You flatter me, Master Eustace. I love you, sis. Well, we've got all you here right now. And look at that, 9 AM, right on time. What's that sound? Sounds like a rush of air. No, that's not quite it. Sounds to me like an airship. Are you kidding me? Look! What the hell is that? Here they come. Hey! It's the airship. I think that's the Aerosol, if I'm not mistaken. How it flies is beyond me. There are no wings. I see like a couple little bullshit propellers. I see nothing that would allow it to hover. You know, there's no like rotary chopper or anything on the top. It's like, how in the hell does this thing go? Oh, it has like paddles, it has oars, like it's a boat or something. I mean, I don't know. I shouldn't overthink this too much. I'll just call it a snowmobile and get on with my life. What is this thing even doing here? Your guess is as good as mine. Wow, it's so cool. A Crimson airship. Who does it belong to? An Imperial Army warship, maybe? No, not enough giant guns. Still, the shape looks familiar. Oh, now I remember. It's like the white wings of Liberal. You think so too, right? You mean like the Aerosol? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance. The Aerosol, wasn't that a high-speed cruiser from the Kingdom of Liberal? Indeed, it was on that very airship that Prince Oliver made his triumphant return to Heimdall. No way. They're not seriously going to land here, right? Of course they are. It's 75 ards from bow to stern. It might be a bit of a snug fit, but they should be able to touch down. Man, you gotta be kidding me. Wait a minute. How do you know how large it is? Sharon is a woman of mystery, I've gotta say. I'd be backing up if I was them. They're like, yeah, let me just sit here and be crushed to death. Not to mention get all this crap in my eyes. Thing is quite enormous. This is the best. It's actually very pretty close up. The more I look, the more it seems just like the Aerosol, except red. It bears the crest of Erebonia, though. So at the very least, it's an airship from the Empire.
Salutations, my beautiful friends! It's only been 10 days since last we met, but I couldn't keep myself away.
And who are you? Oh hey, Oliver! Sweet!
Prince Oliver!
And Major Vander.
Glad to see you all again.
Your slack-jawed amazement says it all. It looks like this will be quite the crowd-pleaser during its grand unveiling in Heimdall.
Wait, what grand unveiling?
Man, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Still, the Prince is just here in a supporting capacity today, to say nothing of myself. The real stars of the show are the airship and this fine gentleman we have aboard.
Who may you be referring to?
It's been quite some time. I see many familiar faces gathered here today, and several I've yet to have the pleasure of meeting.
Is that? I know that voice.
The Radiant Blade Master?
Father!
So that's Nora's dad? Wait, who's the what now?
And look, Tobal's with him too.
This isn't quite how I expected our grand reunion to go, that's for sure.
What are you doing up there? And what's with the hat?
Allow me to introduce you. This is Captain Victor S. Arside, who will be assuming command of this ship.
So that's what this is about.
I'll fill you in on the details another time.
What in the name of Adios is that?
Wow. What a pretty ship.
This thing's a real piece of work.
Incredible! I've heard about the specs, but the numbers don't do it justice. Looks even better alive than on paper.
Principal Van Dyke, you too?
Could someone fill us in on what exactly is going on here?
Your bafflement is quite understandable. The chairman of the board proposed a change to your travel arrangements for this month's field study. He's agreed to deliver all of you to your respective destinations aboard this airship.
What? We'll be riding in style.
He's mainly taking it on its maiden voyage to unveil the ship to the nation. We're just kind of along for the ride. You'll be headed to the capital first, but from there, it'll be a straight shot to Ruhr.
Wow. I'm not sure what to say.
Oh, this is all so sudden. I think I need to sit down.
Well, should we be off, Your Highness?
Yes, that sounds marvelous. With that, let me be the first to welcome you, Class 7. Aboard the second Arsail-class high-speed cruiser, the Courageous.
I'm just gonna sit back and be quiet for these next couple of scenes, let y'all enjoy the pretty awesome music. Not even our high-speed trains could hope to match that. That may be true, but we still have our own strengths. How's the investigation coming along? Well, they've been pretty blatant about trying to obstruct us, so basically about what we expected. The same is true in other areas as well. Understood. Respond with pattern 13. I'll head there myself this afternoon. Yes, ma'am!
My brother told me all about it, but there's no substitute for seeing it soar through the skies. Simply beautiful. Yes, it really is. You're up there, aren't you, Rain?
That's the Courageous! Oliver finally finished his airship!
That's a fine ship, isn't it? Prince Oliver seems to have gone to quite a lot of trouble having it built. Is this the wind of change you intend to release across our staid and troubled land? Go, my son, and show me the caliber of man you can be. Is it just me, or does that thing look eerily familiar to the Washington Monument? Whee! Huh, can you believe it's been almost 2 years already? And look at how far the debaucherous princess managed to come. Partner with Liberal to make a second Aerocell-class airship, then cruising over the capital. I suppose that's one way to stick it to you for outmaneuvering him at the trade conference.
Let him have his fun for now. Still, this was certainly an unexpected play on his part. He and that band of students he likes to ship across the country have proven a never-ending source of entertainment. But now, my dear Prince Solomon, we have reached a decisive point. The board has been prepared, every piece in its place. Will you turn the tides in your favor? I look forward to finding out.
Can we just kill this guy already? I mean, he's just so overtly and obviously evil. I mean, I'm just sick of looking at him. He looks like a Cruella de Vil. I don't know, with that little stripe of the white hair in him. Okay. I like this. This is a nice change of pace from sitting on a train and doing the same old crap every time. You do a little bit something different, see new things, you know? It's nice, I like it. Nice throwback to Trails in the Sky, too. It's currently 10:02 and we have a north-northwesterly wind blowing in at a speed of 11 arg. We've just passed the Swartzdrock barriers airspace into the province of Norcia. Current speed, blah blah blah.
Maintain current course and speed. Follow the Nortia main line, maintaining a distance of 200 arg.
So this is what the bridge of a cruiser looks like. It's all kind of making my head spin. If I'm not mistaken, this ship is equipped with the Epstein Foundation's latest information processing system. Huh, so you actually managed to get the Reinford Group, Zeiss Central Factory, and the Epstein Foundation to cooperate? I suppose you would be the most well-informed on matters of technology. It took the combined effort of countless supporters to take this airship from blueprint to beauty. I've caused a great many people no small amount of trouble gathering the technology and funds to build it. It's nice to know even princes have trouble with financing sometimes. Alas, it's true. I had to borrow quite a sum from a number of sources, the Emperor himself among them. But all my labors bore fruit, and we were able to build an airship that met all of my ideal specifications. Okay, yeah. Oh, really? Huh, who knew? And with it sporting 20 ZCF's high-performance engines, ugh, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, done. Still, the more I hear about it, the more unbelievable it sounds. It sounds like he's compensating for something. I heard something like this was in development, but I never would imagine you'd pack this much power into it. Well, now we have a rough idea how extravagant this ship is, but what I don't understand is why my father's sitting in the captain's seat. He's not even part of the military. Unless, Father, did you actually enlist in the Imperial Army? I can understand why you might be perplexed. However, this ship isn't a part of any military force. So wait, is it officially regarded as a property of the Imperial family? Precisely. I intend this ship to give wings to a third faction of sorts, unconnected to both the Imperial and Provincial armies. To that end, I could think of no finer captain than Viscount Arside. Well, that at least explains some of it. I see what you're getting at, yeah. The fastest airship in the Empire, captained by the Radiant Blade Master. Couldn't ask for a stronger deterrent than that, I'll say. Well, that's my hope anyway. About half the crew here are on loan from my division, the 7th Armored. The rest are civilians representing a variety of nationalities and social classes. As for me, I'm here because I'm just that good at gathering information. They've also tasked me as a point man for keeping in touch with the guild and all its local branches. Makes sense to me. Just as an aside, I cannot get over his made-up face. I mean, it's so ridiculous looking. Toval's definitely a good choice. He's got tact and patience to spare. Me, on the other hand, I'm more the face-punching type. Frankly, I'm still shocked we're here. I'd never have imagined we'd be flying in such a marvel of a ship with such a distinguished crew. You've got me curious, though. Are you intending to tour the whole Empire like this? That's the plan, yes. The hope is that it might assuage some of the tension that's been building across the nation. And if we happen to intimidate the Imperial Liberation Front while we're at it, all the better. Makes sense considering they've got their own airship too. The Intelligence Division and the RMP seem to be keeping them in check for now, but having a ship like this in the air will definitely put even more pressure on the Liberation Front. In other words, this ship allows me to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Genius, isn't it? And if I ever feel the urge to stretch my wings, I can take to the skies whenever the mood strikes me. Perhaps one day I'll even be able to put on a recital soaring in the skies above Heimdall. Well, putting aside certain idiotic flights of fancy, at this speed it should take less than an hour to reach shore. Feel free to make yourselves at home while you're aboard. Aside from restricted areas like the engine room, you have the run of the ship. Go and poke around a bit. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks, I think I'll take you up on that. Okay, yeah, awesome. Okay. Sweet, yeah, we get to go exploring, search around, check out this new airship, and we're going to do all that next time on Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.